This topic that I'm about to talk about is very sensitive for a lot of women out there, and it's even sensitive to me because I have friends that are having a challenging time with this. And what I'm talking about is, as you all may know, I'm 41 years old and I'm pregnant on my fourth child. And I get asked a lot of questions about how I got pregnant over, being my over 40. I can only say how I have gotten pregnant. I was going to do a video on how to get pregnant over 40, but that doesn't make any sense because then people, beautiful women, all, will be watching this video going, okay, I got to get the answers. This is how to do it. And then if it doesn't work, then, I just don't want that. I just want to let you all know how I got pregnant. So a little background. In my previous marriage, me and my ex-husband we were married for 5 years before we had our first child. If you are, underage or anything like that, I would say under 16, please have parental guidance, because I'm gonna be completely blunt and I'm gonna be cursing and probably being more graphic than I'm comfortable with. But I just want to talk to you ladies who are wondering, how I got pregnant, not how to, and maybe this can be a how-to for you as well, if possible. Okay. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, me and my ex-husband, we were married for 5 years before we conceived our first child. And during those 5 years, we would have sex all the time, and he would ejaculate in me. Again, I'm not comfortable with talking about this, but how else are you going to say it? So anyway, he would ejaculate in me all the time. And so I just assumed that I couldn't get pregnant. In addition to assuming that I couldn't get pregnant, I didn't really care about getting pregnant. I'm going to just be honest. I just didn't care. About when I was, I think, 26, I had an abortion. So I figured that was probably 26 or 27. But anyway, I had an abortion, and I figured that I just couldn't get pregnant. That's what my understanding was. And so with that understanding in my head, I accepted it. I wasn't, I was just like, okay, I just can't get pregnant anymore because I had an abortion, and he has kids from a previous marriage, and so again, I just let it all go. And then one day, I ended up taking a pregnancy test because I felt pregnant, and it ended up coming out negative. So I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I really can't get pregnant, whatever. And one day, for some reason, I ended up taking another one because in my dream, a snake bit me. And in his culture, when a snake bites you in your dream, you're pregnant. So that's what he told me. So of course, it's just subconsciously. But in my dream, a snake bit me, so I ended up taking another pregnancy test. And sure enough, I was pregnant. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. So that was a little bit of a background as far as how long it took me to get pregnant. And at that age, I was 32. Yeah, I was 32 when I got pregnant, and I conceived at 33 with my first child. Fast forward, I'm now with my current husband. Let me just run down the steps of how I believe I got pregnant and how I possibly feel about how you can get pregnant, if that makes sense. Okay. first thing is the most obvious thing, and that is to have sex, and I actually was rehearsing how I was going to say this to not sound so vulgar, but to be honest with you, there's really no easy way to say this. Okay, so not only have sex, I think it's a major thing if you're kids, please go away. If you've actually, fuck, because in my honest opinion, fucking is more enjoyable than sex. So I think that would be a good idea. That's the first thing. Second thing is be spontaneous. Me and my husband were spontaneous, I guess you can say. We're not on a time thing, like looking at my ovulation. We never looked at my ovulation. It just so happened that, I got pregnant, during the times that we were having fucking. So, but we're being spontaneous. We're not on a schedule like I have to do it, at this time, because if you can keep this in mind, we were never ever concerned about getting pregnant. And that's a major point. I think the less you concern yourself with becoming pregnant, the more the blockage that is probably created is melting away. So I just think that is a possible way that can help, is if you honestly don't concern yourself with getting pregnant at all. Just enjoy each other as much as you can. And like I said, fuck as much as you can, and don't schedule a time. Just be spontaneous. Go and do something to him that you may haven't done before, or you may have done before, but just do it off guard and, surprise him. Okay, so that's that. The third thing I recommend is, I gave this advice to, I guess you can say a colleague. She was trying to get pregnant as well, and she asked me what I did because I was pregnant at the time with my second child. I recommended to her to wake up every day and look in the mirror and say how beautiful she is, because we all are, we really are, and to recognize that, her body is made perfectly. Every time you go out in public or even watching YouTube and you see a pregnant person and you see someone saying, I'm 32 weeks or I'm pregnant, and it's like, it could be annoying, like, fuck you, bitch, kiss my ass, I'm trying to get pregnant and I'm not pregnant, so fuck you. I know that's probably, or not, but it could be a reaction of a lot of, ladies out there who are trying to get pregnant. And it's an honest reaction. Believe me, I get it. But I suggest that you look at each and every one of them, genuinely look at them, and just be so happy for them. Because you know that one day it's you. Really overcome your fear, your blockage, by being happy as heaven for that person who is pregnant. Please do it. Please, please do it. This is one of the things that I told my colleague, and I think, I don't know how many months later, it was probably a couple months later, her and her husband ended up getting pregnant. And I'm not saying it's my advice, but she did mention that she is, she did look at women and say how thankful that she was for them being pregnant and knowing that one day will be her. She did mention that. And then she ended up getting pregnant, and that made me feel so happy for her. Because it's really easy to get discouraged. It's so easy. But start making it really easy to be encouraged. And then when I say that, go out, go outside, find pregnant ladies. I'm kidding. Don't find, oh, I'm going to look for a pregnant woman to be happy. But just attract what you want into your life by genuinely being happy for someone else who already has it. And I mean it. Don't fuck around with it. And just really be happy for them. Really do it. And make it easy. It's not hard. Don't claim that it's hard. Don't do it. Because when you claim it, then it's hard. So claim that it's easy. It's easy to see how beautiful and pregnant she is, because I know I'm going to be pregnant too. I know it. So that's the third thing. I'm always pregnant when I'm in my best shape. Always. Another suggestion is maybe, get your body in shape. Not just for pregnancy, just when you get your body in shape, you get your mind in shape, and then you get your whole being in shape. Body and mind together, can't go wrong with that. And then let go. I mentioned that a lot in my Law of Attraction video, but you gotta let go. Let go and say, fuck it. If I get pregnant, I do. If I don't, I don't. Just accept it. And I do let go, other stuff will open up for you that you didn't even know were there. Let me mention another thing. Maybe this will work. Want the opposite. Don't want to get pregnant. Don't want to get pregnant. Because I honestly didn't want to get pregnant I didn't want to get pregnant anytime. I didn't. Not that I don't want kids. I just didn't want to get pregnant. I'm just like, okay, I'm cool with that if I don't ever have kids. I was very, very cool with it. So I put myself in a mindset already that whatever happens, happens. So think the opposite. Say, I don't want to get pregnant. Try it. And it's not being negative. You're just letting go. That's part of letting go. I hope this helps. I love you guys, you ladies, and guys too. And yeah. Ask me anything in the comments below. Let me know if you thought this was bullshit. I can handle it. I'm very emotional right now, so if I delete the comment or something, understand. I'm 32 weeks pregnant, and I'm extremely emotional. But yeah, leave comments below. Let me know if this helped. Let me know if there's any other questions I can answer, please. And what else? I'm not going to ask you to thumbs up this video. Fuck that. Do what you want to do. This is not a video about getting views. This is a video about helping. So I might even edit that out. Let me see, what else? If you know somebody that it can help, then yes, share this video. That's what I want to say. Because I want to help so bad. I want to help so bad. Okay. As always, please, please, please keep elevated thoughts, a pure heart, and a free spirit. And stay in the moment. Much love to all of you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.